Hello and welcome to your favorite talk show, Learning and Teaching Processes. I'm your informally dressed host, Tony DeGennaro, and today I am here with a very special guest, Dr. Benjamin Bloom. Hello, Dr. Ben. How are you?
Hello. Good. How are you?
I'm good. He's good too. So, listen, tell me, when and where were you born? What have you done with your life? What was your childhood like? Tell me, who is Benjamin Bloom?
All right. Well, let's start off by saying I was born on February 21st, 1913 in Lansford, Pennsylvania. And then as a child, I loved reading. I would read everything. I remembered everything so well. Funny little story for you. As when I was a child in Pennsylvania, I would go to the library, and the librarian wouldn't allow me to return books that I checked out earlier that same day because she thought I didn't read it. So I had to prove to her that I actually read the books that day. It took me one day to read many books. And then growing up, I went to college. I got my bachelor's and master's degree from Pennsylvania State University in 1935. And moved on to get my PhD in education from the University of Chicago in March of 1942. And there I became a staff member of the Board of Examinations at the University of Chicago in 1940, and I was there until 1943. And then I became a university examiner and was there until 1959. Now, when I was there, I published my book, Taxonomy of Education. And there, that talks all about my Bloom's taxonomy, my learning theory that I developed with the team.
By the way, I forgot to ask you, when did you die?
I died on Monday, September 13th, 1999 in my home in Chicago. But you know what? Not even my death could keep me from this interview.
It's a big deal here. Okay, so anyway, tell me about Bloom's taxonomy. I'm curious, you see, I've heard many things about your lovely theory. What exactly is Bloom's taxonomy, and will it help me get my taxes done?
Well, some people think it's about taxes, but it's not. It's all about education. I believe that the first 4 years of a child's life are most critical to promoting cognitive development. So I really was a big part in helping to establish the Head Start program. And from there, I started developing Bloom's taxonomy of learning domains. I believe there are 3 types of learning for each and every child. The three different types of learning are cognitive, which are your mental skills, the knowledge; affective, which is your growth in feelings or emotional areas, your attitude or yourself; and then also the last one, the psychomotor, which is your manual or physical skills. And this is what I developed with my team. I developed this triangle here. So it has 6 different steps. It has knowledge, comprehension, application, analysis, synthesis, and evaluation. I really wanted to promote that learning is more than just rote learning. I wanted to push that students need to be evaluating and synthesizing. So to move up, you can't do one without the other. So this is a great help for teachers as well in the classroom to push their kids to evaluate, synthesize, create projects. This is really great for differentiating.
Oh, right. You know, there isn't even any more water in this thing. So, tell me, Dr. Bloom, you seem to be a pretty influential fella. I mean, I'm actually even considering growing a mustache now. But anyway, how do you think your theory has influenced learning and teaching throughout the country?
Well, after my death, I can see that teaching, my taxonomy is really used, it's constantly used in the classroom. I know even in some school districts that evaluating teachers while they're teaching and seeing what students can do, that's used in some teachers' observations forms. And, being able to get students to really evaluate and synthesize and design projects and create things instead of just focusing on learning and memorizing. it's allowing teachers to push their students to really understand what they're doing and create things and synthesize everything that they're learning together. So it allows teachers to differentiate and focus on the cognitive, the affective, and the psychomotor learning.
That's great. And now you're going to see some examples of the 3 types of learning. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
The first example you're going to see is of the first type of learning I discussed, which was cognitive, using mental skills. One of the problems in today's society of education is that many students who perhaps may be underprivileged or speak a different language aren't coming to school with the necessary background knowledge. So in this next clip, you'll see an example of that. All right, today we are going to learn about different types of animals. Can anybody tell me what the name of this animal is? Yes, you, sir.
Rabbit.
Not quite. Try again. It has a green color. What do you think?
Hippopotamus.
Not quite. It starts with an A. Do you know this is the letter A? Can you say that with me?
A.
A. So what animal starts with the letter A that looks like this?
Apple.
Okay, now you have a word that starts with an A, apple, but not quite an animal. Why don't you feel it? What do you think it might...
Feels like a rabbit.
Okay, it starts with an A. I'll give you the first sound. Owl.
Apple.
Owl.
Allison.
Close. Now we're looking for an animal. So it's an alla.
Allison. Alligator.
Alligator.
All right. Next one.
So as you can see, without the necessary background knowledge, this student will not be able to move up the levels of Bloom's taxonomy to comprehension, to be able to describe something like this and understand what's going on in a story if this animal were in a story. The next the next example you'll be seeing is dealing with the affective, which is the attitude or the self, using those emotional skills to learn what the student needs to be learning. Today at St. John's Elementary School, we are going to talk about religion. Who can tell me anything about Catholic social teaching?
No, this is so boring. Me and my rabbit don't want to learn about this. Ah!
All right, well, if you think it's so boring, maybe you should take a look at the TV.
Who are you? Well, actually, I'm Captain Catholic.
Here to spread the values of love.
Hope in the Catholic way.
I don't want that cake freak anywhere near.
God be with us.
Let's get this party started.
The Catholic Church will prevail.
Fantastic. Love is never defeated.
Captain Catholic.
Welcome to
Yay!
Captain Catholic.
Man, my rabbit can't wait to learn more about religion now. That's so exciting.
Theatrical trailers to all 3
As you
Captain
can
Catholic
see, after
movies.
watching a little clip of the video, the student is emotionally attached to it and will be more excited to learn about it the next time. The last type of learning that you'll be seeing is psychomotor, and this deals with the physical skills to be able to help the students learn. So in the clip you'll see, it will be a student trying to spell words using his hands physically with pipe cleaners, and that will help him remember how to spell the words next time. Can anyone tell me how to spell the word cat?
Z-E-T.
All right, you're close. Let's listen to what I say. Say the sounds with me. Cat. K-A-T. Now say it with me. K-A-T. Okay, now let's try and use the pipe cleaners to do it together. So, k. What makes the k sound?
C.
There you go. So can you make a C out of the pipe cleaner?
Sure. C.
There you go. Great job.
C.
Okay.
Okay.
Now what's the next letter? K. A. So can you use a pipe cleaner to make an A?
Sure. This is a challenge. Okay.
Very good. You're doing such a great job.
It has a mustache like you.
Oh, it does. All right, now the last sound, k-a-t. What makes the tut
Oh, it sounds
sound?
like a T.
A T. That's right. Do you need another pipe cleaner to finish making a T?
How about pink is my favorite color, so maybe green.
And yellow?
It doesn't
or
make
green?
sense. Okay, there we go.
All right, nice job. So, how do you spell cat?
C-A-T.
Awesome job. All right, so as you can see from those 3 clips, those showed the 3 types of learning that I believe in, which is cognitive, affective, and psychomotor.
Okay, well, that's about all the time we have for today. So, Dr. Bloom, thanks for joining us. Round of applause.
Thank you
and
very much.
we will see you probably never again. What was that? All right, goodbye.